Momma Omega, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how we do. Come join me on my live. We're about to go into, I still feel like I'm all up on this camera. I don't like this shit. I'm going to scoot back some. Ugh. We're about to go over 45 signs that you have been affected by black magic. So let me share my video. And then we're going to get into it. Okay, so I know why that time took a little bit longer because I actually had to yell at my kids. So I was like, let me not push that button until I yell at my kids and let them know, like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all know I'm live. It's like when I say I'm finna go live, it's like they like, yeah, let's yell more. Daughter, come here right quick and turn on my lights because I don't like the lighting. I just ain't feeling myself on camera today, y'all. I don't know. I'm just not. Daughter! Thank you, sweetie. So I hope y'all get y'all pen and paper ready. I'm about to drop some more gems for you all. I'm rolling up. That's what y'all hear me doing. Getting my marijuana rolled up nice and pretty. Can you turn my light for me, please? We're going to wait on some people to come on in. I see we got 2 people in here. 2 likes. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate you guys. Sometimes I'll be having to hold myself back from the stuff that I say. I have to filter myself, y'all. I gotta filter myself because it's like, I be wanting to say some crazy shit, but I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings at the same time. Sometimes I don't give a fuck about hurting people's feelings, but it just depends on what the situation is and how necessary it is. Whether or not I'm actually going to do it, I'm actually going to hurt somebody's feelings. So that card that you guys saw on that thumbnail there, I'm rolling my shit up, y'all. Give me a second. On that thumbnail is a card that I pulled from one of my decks that I've never used on camera. And it's called Under the Roses. Oh, shit. All the cards want to fly out. I don't even know what the shit is. I use it, but I don't ever put it on camera. And I like it a lot. And I actually pulled the grave, which made me come to this conclusion here about me wanting to teach the 45 signs that you have been affected by black magic. We're going to talk about it. But I'm going to give you the meaning of this card, though. All right? I appreciate you guys' support. If you guys would like to support the channel anyway, monetarily, here you go. Cash App. See, look, my shit going off. Light going off. My lighting is just horrible today. It's probably why I ain't feeling this shit on this camera. Give me a second. I'm having technical difficulties and shit. I don't have a tech team. But one day I will. Okay? Okay. It's 3:01 on the clock, on my actual clock. So I gotta do it like that. Alright, so y'all get y'all pen and paper together. I'm getting my shit rolled up because we're gonna talk about it. I mean, it really doesn't matter that I smoke weed while I talk about this shit. I mean, it is what it is. Most of these spirits like weed any fucking ways. Just to be real with you. So you said one day you will. Yep, one day I will. Have me a tech team. And my videos will be higher quality and shit. I probably still won't wear no makeup. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm proud of my war wounds and all that shit. I ain't going to wear no makeup. I mean, I still wear, like, sometimes, like, if I go out, I'll put on some eyeliner and some mascara. But that's it. I don't put on no foundation and shit. You getting all these scars, bitch. But we're going to talk about it. Because some of my scars are from black magic. So that's why we're going to talk about this. But, I'm going to get myself set up to smoke this good. You say, I never wear makeup. Team Natural. That's a video I wanted to make, too. About where the makeup and shit really comes from. Or what really happens with that weave. That movie, what the fuck is that movie? It's a movie that had just came out. I forget it. But it's with the hair weave. And that motherfucker was, like, moving and shit. It was like the girl from the Tyler Perry movies. She a twin. She a dark-skinned girl. You know what I'm talking about? That shit is real, though. They just made it. They over-exaggerated in the movie. But, like, the spirit sitting on your crown chakra and shit like that, that is real, okay? That is real. So, I don't got my super chat. But don't act like because I ain't got no super chat, y'all can't hit the Cash App, okay? Because you can definitely hit the Cash App if this video helps you, okay? So, we're going to get into it. I hope you guys got your pen and your paper. I went through some of my personal experiences on like what I would know, like how I would know, and how I was able to do what I gotta do. This shirt is weird too. I just feel weird today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just a little uncomfortable. I don't know. But anyways, um, I just took some of my life experiences on how I know like the black magic was done to me, and I'm gonna share with you my life experiences and what I've dealt with this whole entire time of black magic being done on me my whole entire life. And then you guys can put it together on your end where you feel like, this may be happening to you. Now I'm gonna tell you before we get into my list of 45 things that will let you know whether or not you have black magic on you. If you have one or two of these symptoms, I would not say that you have black magic on you. Like if you have, I want to say if you can get you a good 9 of these things, then it's safe to say, because you want to make sure that you're not tripping. It's just saying somebody's doing some black magic on you and they're really not. But if you have like 9 or 10 of these things out of this 45 list, you don't have to have them all, but just a combination of any of these things, about 9 or 10 of them, you're definitely, and I say such a high number because you want to make sure that it's actually black magic and you're just not tripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get started. Okay. So the number one sign is something I already told you guys, and that was being fatigued, laziness, or feeling drained. So you're not really being lazy. Some people may see it as you're being lazy, but you're not being lazy. Somebody's literally attached themselves to you and they're draining your energy. So now you need to try to come out of this shit, period. And a sign of that could just be like having your goals, setting your goals, but then not being able to get up and complete those tasks. Also, I'm gonna get even grimier with the shit. Some people hygiene will be affected by this fatigue, this laziness, this being drained. Like you're not gonna want to get up and take a shower. You're not gonna want to get up and brush your teeth. You're not gonna want to get up and throw them clothes on, even though nobody's gonna want, even though you sit in the house all day, you might not, your self-care may lack because somebody is doing this magic to you, okay? And then also you may not be meeting important deadlines in your life because somebody's throwing this magic on you, okay? And the number 2 reason that you could suspect black magic would be like a sudden change in appetite. You either losing weight, you gaining weight, you're not eating right, you're eating non-food items, because I know people do eat non-food items like cornstarch, baby powder, baking soda, shit like that. People eat those things, and that's a sign of black magic, that your body's not getting the nutrition that it needs because you're like, now you're not eating right. You know what I'm saying? Also, I do want to say like the vegan and shit like that, that's also some type of witchcraft. It's a program. It could be witchcraft and a program like vegan, vegetarianism, and all that other shit. Those type of programs are matrix system programs. I'm just throwing that out there. And just putting yourself underneath that, it's like you're putting a spell on yourself or whatever. But whatever. I don't want to get into that. But anyways, so number 3 would be a sudden decline in health. You healthy, you good, and then all of a sudden your health just starts to decline overall. Period. Point blank. You don't know where the shit came from. A year or 2 ago, you was hitting backflips off the wall and shit, and all of a sudden you can't even get up to do those things, okay? So that's number 3. Number 4 is flies and fruit flies. Horse flies. I don't know why my nose is starting to run now. I feel like my nose is like, I don't know. That's weird. I wasn't having like the sniffle or anything until like just now. But anyways, fruit flies or flies, okay? Always around you or in your house or whatever. I call the flies like snitching because it's a spirit over the flies. Beelzebub. We ain't gonna say the whole name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That nigga, Beelzebub or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord of the Flies. And when that spirit comes around, it's a demonic entity that comes around or whatever. It's horrible. It's pretty fucking bad, right? So it can come in the form of fruit flies or flies. Okay? And that's a sign that somebody's doing magic on you. And it can be in your house or in your area or something like that. And most of the time, like how I know it's a for sure fire sign, it would be dead ass when there's snow on the ground and everything. And you'll have like a big ass horsefly in your house or something. And there's snow outside. So all those creatures should be dead. So you'll know that that's a sign that you have black magic on you, because those are like monitoring spirits, hovering spirits. Those spirits, those flies are coming to, so I always kill flies. I don't give a fuck. I kill them motherfuckers because they're coming to report. They coming to see what they can see. They the fly on the wall. You ever heard that saying, oh, I wish I could be the fly on the wall? That fly is working for Beelzebub. I ain't gonna say the whole name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That fly is working for that entity or whatnot, and it's gonna go back and report whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, it's also going to annoy the shit out of you, okay? Number 5, your house plants be dying and shit. All right, and I talked to y'all about the house plants and shit like that. If you got black magic being thrown on you, I'm going to get to it because I do got pets on my. Y'all know I done lost a few pets, but I have pets on my list or whatever. But your house plants is the number one sign. So in order to protect you, so say if you have a lot of house plants and shit like that, somebody throwing black magic on you, the magic is always going to hit the plants and the animals first. It'll hit the plants in your house first, and then it'll hit the animals. So if your house plants, no matter what, even if you're taking care of them, they begin to die, that's a sign of black magic, because the shit is hitting that before it hits you. It's like a protective measure. And I told y'all about having pets and shit, because if somebody throws black magic, not that you would get a pet for that purpose, but it's a spirit animal. So if somebody throws black magic your way, your animal's going to take that hit for you. Your plant's going to take that hit for you versus it hitting you first. Now, once that plant is dead, it's going to come to the next best thing, which might be your ass or whatever, you know. So if your house plants are dying, it's not because you don't have a green thumb. It's because, you know, they take the hit first when something, like if it's magic being thrown at your home. You know what I'm saying? All right, so number 6 is going to be unexplained pains. Out of nowhere. You're just in pain that day. You don't know why. You was good yesterday. You was doing good the day before. You woke up and then something is just hurting. You feel like you slept good, but you slept right, but you don't know why you're in pain. So that is a sign also. Just any unexplained pains that you don't know where the fuck they coming from. And it can be throughout your day. Like you just be doing something, a sharp pain just go up your arm or down your leg or something like that. That's also like a sign of voodoo dolls and shit like that, okay? Like if you have like unexplained pains, like somebody might be poking that down somewhere, okay? Number 7, I just said this, but your pet's getting injured or death. All right, like the death of a pet or your pet's getting injured, if somebody is throwing death magic at you or whatever, your spiritual defense team, and I hate to say this because I love the animals, but your spiritual defense team is going to allow that animal or whatever to get hit first as a protective measure. And then those animals that you do have, they kind of know, like especially if you're a spiritualist or a witch or whatever you want to call yourself, you know what I'm saying? I don't identify as that, but I'm just saying like whatever. If you have a spirit animal, they're there to protect you as well. So your animals, they're going to take that hit too. So if you do have an animal, it'd be wise to have houseplants, because your houseplants is going to catch that shit before the animal catch that shit. That's just how the spirit works. Okay. So keep plenty of houseplants so if they do get hit, you can sacrifice them and not your animals or whatever. That's another way to know whether or not you are being targeted by black magic. Number 8 on my list is anger, conflict, and this is my list. I wrote it all down. It's a big, okay. So anger, conflict, and fighting. So it's just like I talked to y'all about the conflict spells and how it's just like everywhere you go, you don't know why. Somebody doesn't like you, they want to fight you. It's just somebody's throwing conflict spells at you, or somebody's wanting you to be in a low vibration. They want to keep you in conflict. So that's another way. So if you always find like it's always some type of conflict around you and you don't do shit, somebody throwing magic at you. Okay. All right. So that if it's always some type of drama or conflict around you. Number 9 on my list is suicidal thoughts or tendencies. And I've experienced pretty much all of this shit. Okay. You know, you said that happens to my sister every time she gets a new job. She hasn't defeated that demon. That's what I was telling you. It's a demon like that on everybody's job. Shit. The motherfuckers just change bodies. When you change jobs, the motherfuckers just change bodies. The same motherfucker that want to get you fired, that's snitching on you. The same motherfucker that's reporting to your boss that you clocked in 10 minutes late from break. You know what I'm saying? It's the same spirit. So she gotta defeat that. But with the suicidal thoughts and tendencies, those are definitely not your thoughts. You don't want to hurt yourself. Come on now. That shit gonna hurt. That's the main thing that kept me from, I had the suicidal thoughts. But the main thing that kept me from committing suicides was the actual process of having to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt myself, bitch. That shit gonna hurt. Like, the shit gonna hurt, you know? So I don't want to do that, you know? So those suicidal thoughts don't be your thoughts. Your higher self doesn't want to hurt yourself. And then you don't want to feel the pain of that or whatnot. So number 10 that I have is paranoia. You just be paranoid. My kids call me paranoid, but they know that I'm not paranoid. 14:44 on the clock, because the spirit has begun to show them through dreams and shit. We're going to talk about dreams on this list too. Through dreams and shit that, what the fuck I be saying in my mouth is real. Like, I'm not just making up that these motherfuckers are trying to kill me and shit like that. They're actually having dreams of it, you know? So, paranoia. You're not always paranoid, though. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're not paranoid. Those feelings are valid and they're right. Like, old girl that got the reading yesterday on the Sunday reading special. Oh, let me just say this. I don't have a $12 reading, okay? I don't have an $11 reading. I don't have that type of reading. I have a Sunday reading special, and those are only available on Sundays on the live. That's it. Okay? So I don't have no $12 in readings. I don't got none. And this is a Sunday, and I put up for the Sunday reading special. Okay? I just want to put that out there. Okay? But anyways, let's get into our next one. The number 11 on my list is children going against you and each other. Okay? So if you have kids and your kids are being rebellious, they're sending magic towards your household. They don't want your kids to get along with you. They want your kids to go against you. They want them to rebel, so there's no peace in your household. They want to destroy your family dynamic. So that's how you know that somebody's throwing black magic, at you. They try to turn your kids against you, and then turn the kids against each other too. So if your kids is constantly fighting each other. Now, if you don't got no kids, this don't apply to you, but that would be another thing too, because they don't want you to have they don't want your household to be a place of tranquility and love and shit like that. So they would always cause a battle between your children that in turn gets on your goddamn nerves because you have to be the referee, so that's another sign of black magic. That's also like conflict. Okay, so another one is your face breaking out, skin issues, rashes, acne, beauty spells. Okay, beauty fucking spells. All right. Like I said, you need a group of these. I'm going to say per Mama Omgea, like 9 or 10 of these solid evidence to say that somebody's actually throwing black magic on you. Don't just say, oh, I got 3 of these, so somebody's throwing magic on me. No. Put it like, make sure you have a solid at least 9 or 10, okay, on the list to determine whether or not, somebody's throwing magic on you, okay? Because anybody can have acne. It could just be acne, okay? But if you're really pretty, then people will be doing beauty spells on you, and they want you to have these breakouts. But I really feel like if you're divine and somebody has done this to you, you're just going to be a pretty bitch like me with some acne. Shit, you're going to be a pretty bitch with acne. You're not going to be fucked up. You're just going to be a pretty bitch that got acne. Okay, so magic didn't work. But anyways, that is a sign, okay? Number 13 is dental issues. All right, so tooth fairy shit. And this is how my mother was able to fuck me up in the dental area, okay? This is how my mother was able to fuck me up, because she would say the tooth fairy, my mom's a witch. She would say that tooth fairy is going to get your shit and then they get your baby teeth. But I explained this on another video too. So when you're younger, y'all parents, stay fucking weird as shit. And just think about the concept of the tooth fairy anyways. All right, think about the concept of it. It's a deity, a spirit, a fairy coming to take your teeth, right? So if you have dental issues, it is because when you was giving your fucking pillow shit to the fucking tooth fairy, who was mama and them, grandma and them, whoever, then that's how they got your teeth. All right. And if you have dental issues, it's because someone got a hold of your teeth. All right. So, but that's the easiest way to do it. If they take your teeth while you're a little kid, and they can do magic on you forever, like me. So 14, loss of relationships, families, friends, whoever. Oh shit now. Okay, so coworkers don't like you. You can't keep good relationships. It's not that you're not choosing to have people around you. It's just that you want to have people around you, but the relationships never last. Okay, so that's how you know somebody's doing magic on you. Okay, loss of material things. When somebody comes around, you losing your house, your car, your job. I've already pointed that out to you guys as well. But that's something else that'll let you know that somebody coming around you with that energy, that means they have black magic on them and they're getting bad luck. But if the shit is happening to you, somebody's doing the shit to you. And that just is what it is, okay? All right, so number 16 is loss of money. Your money coming in slow. Your money's coming in slow. Motherfuckers, like you was doing it big, you was balling, all of a sudden you fell off. Something happened, you're not getting money like you used to get money, or there's a blockage, or your money has slowed down, or you can't keep a job, or something with your money energy. That's a sign that somebody has done black magic on you, okay? Sign number 17 of black magic. You keep finding yourself in the same situations over and over and over again, be it love situations, money situations, that nigga that keep going to jail over and over and over again. You always in jail. That's black magic. Okay, and they got your ass because you keep doing shit. You got like a puppet. You keep you keep going out in the streets. Every time they let you out of jail, then you go out in the streets and then you do some dumb shit and you right back in jail. Finding yourself in repetitive situations. Always getting a motherfucker that's going to abuse you in relationships. Every time you get a new motherfucker, they abusing you. If you a male, you always getting used for your money. Okay? Black magic. Finding yourself in the situations repetitively. Same situations. All right? Number 18. And this is if somebody has like an energy vampire or somebody has a demon or a lust demon on them. It's going to be illness after sex. Like you're going to feel sick. Now, you don't have to be burning or nothing like that. You'll either feel drained after you have sex with this person. You'll feel sick after you have sex with that person. Something's going to feel off. Okay? Like, if you're a woman, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, say, like, if you have sex with that person and then they, like, ejaculate in you or whatever, and then it, like, burns, like, your body is rejecting their nut or whatever because there's something wrong. Like, that DNA line or whatever is not supposed to mix. All right? So it's something wrong. So just be careful with, you know, who you having sex with and all that shit. I feel like my lips is Asha. They probably are because I didn't put nothing on it, but whatever, okay? All right, so what else we have? 19. Dark circles. I got a little dark circles, but my shit been clearing up. But y'all already know I've been under the influence of black magic because I'm fucking sitting here breaking the spells and right before y'all eyes talking about this shit and getting this shit the fuck on, okay? So you can have dark circles on your eyes. It'll just do it to you like you can get enough sleep and everything, but you'll just have bags on your eyes because somehow your energy is being drained. Somehow, okay? Somehow your motherfucking energy is being drained. All right, so number 20 is going to be headaches and vision problems. Now, headaches could also be a sign of spiritual awakening, but that's a different kind of headache than a headache if somebody was doing black magic on you, because your headaches, if somebody was doing black magic on you because it's a black magic thing, they would be pinpointing specific shit. So I would be like, your headache is coming from like inside of your brain and it feels like a needle point hitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? A specific part. If you ever had a headache like that where it feels like it's a needle like just poking you in your brain or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Then that will be a sign of it, right? And vision problems could be like blurred vision. What is that shit? You know, white shit, eye boogers or whatever, blurred vision and shit like that, excessive amount of that and shit like that. Now, some of these, I'm not no doctor, it could align with medical problems, but we're not speaking medically. I just want to say that for people that are weird and want to get on here like, how you, that's this, and this medical condition. Okay, a lot of the motherfucking spiritual shit has a medical terminology, like when Jesus, you know, cast the demons into the swine and all that shit from that man. They call that nowadays like possession or schizophrenia or some shit. This motherfucker had all these spirits in him, you know? So it's going to sound medically, but it's really a spiritual answer for it, okay? So number 21 is your equilibrium being off, okay? So like you be getting up too fast, you be dizzy. You're off balance. You just feel off balance. You're dizzy a lot. You could faint even, you know what I'm saying? So that's a sign. So your equilibrium being off. Standing up too fast, getting dizzy and shit like that, or feeling like you finna faint or throw up, you know what I'm saying? That is someone doing black magic on you, okay? Sign number 22 is sleeping too much or insomnia. So you either sleeping too much, which means you're not getting anything done in the waking world, which in turn will put you in a fucked up situation because you ain't making no money, you're not doing shit, you're depressed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You laying in the bed, or insomnia, you're not getting enough rest. You're not getting the rest that you need. All right? And you could lay down and get the adequate amount of rest, but still feel tired as well. Okay? That's a sign of black magic. Okay? Number 23 is constant sadness or worry or depression. If you're constantly sad, you're sad about everything, you're in a low vibration. You can't see the joy. You can't find joy in nothing. You can't find nothing to be grateful for. You're just low vibrational. Ain't shit changing. Everything's bad for you all the time, okay? Number 24, okay, is hearing voices and being fearful. Now, it can go several ways with this shit because, like I said, I thought I was like, you know, special or something. My kid's loud as hell in the background, but whatever. Thought I was like special or something. The spirits want to come talk to me, but really turned out that these people were sending these spirits to me. All these death deities and shit trying to kill me, but they turned out to be my friends. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out for me. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't work out like that for everybody. It don't work out like how it worked out for me. How I was able to make friends with these deities and all of that shit. It doesn't work out like that for everybody. So, and that's how people end up in a psych ward. That's how people end up in a psych ward because they'll hear these voices and it's fear, so it becomes a tormentful type of thing. Instead of like, I don't know. I really thought logically with the shit with me. Like when I started to hear the voices and shit, I start talking back like, shit, I know you ain't me. What the fuck is this? Like, why is this happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? I start talking back versus being like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, you know, people flip out when they start hearing shit and they know nobody else can see it or hear it or whatever. They start flipping out. And I wasn't like that. I was just like, shit, the fuck you want? Like, why are you here? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's definitely one that I didn't think of when I was going through it. It was just like I was hearing voices, but it was that these people were sending these voices, these spirits to me. Like they could be sending spirits towards you. And if you can hear them, you know, you're either going to react in fear or you're going to react in, you know, another way. I don't know how you're going to react, but that is a sign of someone sending a spirit towards you or trying to throw some magic on you or something, okay? 25 is being angry in all small situations, okay? So, like, if you are constantly getting angry for no reason or over small things, my little roach is gone. It's like something small, but you're overreacting all the time, or it just throws your complete vibration off for the day. Somebody could be throwing black magic at you. Like small shit, I don't know. The fucking coffee maker broke, so you didn't get your coffee this morning, and now you're raging. Okay, now you're raging mad. Your whole fucking day is going to be messed up. Also, I think this is one too. Let me bring it up. Women, just because you're on your fucking period. Now the world is finna fucking go crazy. The world's down and everything's horrible. And now you gotta be, it's your excuse to be a bitch and all that other shit. That's a form of black magic. Because you could be manifesting 3-day periods with no cramps. Okay? You could be. So it just depends on how you look at shit, your perception or whatever. But whatever. Angry in small situations and you're very quick to anger. That's a sign of black magic being thrown because they want you to look like you're crazy or you're thrown off balance or you're a hothead or something like that. So whatever the fuck they are planning to do to you, like jail you or, you know, get you in some type of conflict, it'll appear to be true because you're angry all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're not, it's just that somebody's throwing magic at you and you're not reacting properly. You know what I'm saying? All right, so also number 26, being too kind, too forgiving, and too giving. Black magic. We're talking about the signs of black magic being thrown on you. People throwing persuasion spells on you. People throwing sympathy spells so you feel like sorry for them so that you'll do something or extend yourself in a way that you normally wouldn't for someone else, or you know, I don't know, but I do know, but that's what Spirit's telling me. Like just being too kind, too forgiving, and too friendly. That's another way that you like kind of hoodoo yourself because you're always trying to do the right thing. Like I think, like the Christian spell, I'm gonna call it the Christian spell. You know how they all be overly like on the outside. Oh my God, yes, we love you. Oh my God, like just love and light and shit like that. But they be on some sinister shit. It's weird, you know. It's like black magic or something. Like they're under some type of spell to present themselves as something like overly nice and overly forgiving and overly like just weird shit, okay? All right, number 27 is like your pee stinking, okay? Or a private area smell or body odor. My private area don't smell nothing like that, but I put this one down because when Papa Legba came, he gave me a kidney infection, right? So if you get a kidney infection or something like that, your pee is not going to smell the same. So I don't know if it's going to stink to you or not, but it would change from its normal smell. So maybe that would be the way that I should have said that. It would change from the way that your pee normally smells. That smell switching up is like a sign. It shouldn't switch up. Your pee should smell like water, really. Like you shouldn't have no strong odor associated with pee. It smells like pee, but like not overwhelmingly pee. You get what I'm saying? So that's something too. When your kidney or your urinary tract or your bladder or something like that is off, or your sexual organs or something like that, private area smell, whatever, body odor. I've never experienced that one. I'm just gonna be honest with you, unless it was like a little must or something. You know, girls get musty, dudes get musty or something like that. But other than that, I'm just trying to put the signs out there so you guys will know what to look out for, because people do cast spells and spirits do also. There's some spirits out here that will put a odor on you just so motherfuckers they won't fuck with you. If you fuck with the spirit and you get the wrong one, they'll put an odor on you and you won't. It don't matter what you do, nigga. You can bathe in rose petals. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's not gonna come off of you until you fix whatever the fuck you need to fix with that particular spirit. And our ancestors, somebody small can do that. Somebody low ranking can do some shit like that to you if you're not careful. Okay. So that is one. I said eye problems. Okay. Also 29, repeated accidents. Okay. So people that are really good at black magic, they want you to feel tormented in your regular life, right? So you'll always stub your toe. Like every time you turn around that motherfucking corner, you always gonna stub your toe or that little piece from the bed frame or some shit like that. Every time you hit that motherfucking corner, you finna hit that bitch. Little shit like that. Like that's a form of black magic. Okay. Also, where you just have these repeated minor accidents, paper cuts, you stubbing your door, you slam your finger in the door, shit like that. That's a sign of black magic, but it's going to build up to some bigger shits, okay? Trust me, it just starts off like you're having these minor accidents and it's going to build up to you constantly hurting yourself, breaking bones and stuff like that is a sign of black magic, okay? 30, yeah, so this is number 30. Absent-mindedness and being forgetful, okay? So somebody could be trying to do work on your crown chakra. That would be like chakra magic. Somebody doing some work towards your chakra system to throw you off. So you'll forget things. You'll be real absent-minded. You won't know what to do, like in certain situations. Or it also shows up in the form of losing your thought. Okay, so somebody could, like, that's a sign of somebody trying to fuck with your crown chakra when you're trying to speak and then boom, your thought is gone. All right. That's why I be writing shit down, because motherfuckers be doing shit. It's a spiritual war, but I'm just trying to, equip y'all with some ammunition so you know what you know what I'm saying? What you're dealing with, All right? So 31 is fear of everything. You're scared of every fucking thing. You're scared of every fucking thing. If you go outside, something gonna happen. If you drive your car, something gonna happen. If you make friends, something gonna happen. If you love again, something gonna happen. You're afraid of everything. Okay? You're afraid of everything that comes towards you. Anything that could even be good, you're scared of it. Just fear of everything, okay? That's a sign that somebody has thrown some type of black magic on you, okay? This is a deeper one. I think it's 46 on here because I got 42 twice. 32 twice. So I think it's 46 instead of 45. I'm sorry, y'all. But sleepwalking, that's a sign of black magic being done. That's a sign of someone not having control of their driver's seat, okay? And also spiritual possession. So like if they getting up, they sleepwalking, they're not in the driver's seat of their body, of their vessel, of their vehicle. They're not in the driver's seat. So sleepwalking is also a sign of black magic. All right. So we got number 32 again. Well, it would be 33. But I'm just saying though. Sudden changes of emotional states. Sudden changes of emotional states. They would say medically that's like bipolar and shit like that, but I don't feel like that's bipolar. It's like motherfucker fucking with your fucking chakras. You're fucking, they trying to keep you in a low vibration. You struggling to keep your high vibration. Okay? You're struggling to keep your high vibration. So that's a sign of black magic as well. That you can't keep your high vibration at a vibration of happiness and gratitude and shit like that. It just teeters, or you'll be happy one moment and then the next you're down and you don't even know why, or even having flashbacks of shit that happened to you. Like the one moment, like you were okay, and then the next moment you start thinking about some shit that happened in your past and now you all fucked up. That's a sign of black magic as well, because they want to keep you in this up and down emotional state. All right. Number 33 is digestive problems, because you ain't eating right because they throwing black magic on your ass. So now you have some digestive issues, so problems with your intestines and shit like that. That's a sign of black magic as well. Number 34 is your sex drive will be messed up. Either it'll be hypersexual and you want to have sex with everything and everybody, like you're very, very overly sexual, or your sex drive is gone. You don't want to have no sex at all. There's no balance in between. You're done with sex. You don't want to be affectionate with humanity or nothing. You like, don't touch me. Or you fucking everything. Fucking anything and everything. And there's no in between. There's no balance in your sexual energy, okay? Number 35. I hope y'all enjoying this video. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. Y'all can comment. I'm sorry. I haven't been reading y'all energy. Reading y'all comments. You said I don't kill them. You said you kill them too. They don't live long. Last year you got into 3 car accidents in total. Damn. Back to back to back. So that's black magic. Okay. Go watch my signs from the spirit video on this channel, because that was when they did the car accident magic on me. I never got into the car accident because I paid attention to all the signs. I started having dreams about the shit. Spirit showed me dreams about the shit at first. Then my daughter had a dream about it, so I take seriously the dreams that my kids have, and they tell me that they have too. And then, like, I started having waking visions about being in a car accident. I shut every fucking thing down. I was like, I ain't going to work. I ain't driving that car. I ain't doing shit in this motherfucker. All right. If this is helping you guys or resonating with you guys, also, you can donate if you feel like it to ASHAISreal, everything capital but the real. But let's get back into it, okay? I said 35, going against your own will, which is basically, you know something is wrong, you know you shouldn't be doing this, or you want to make a certain decision, but you allow somebody else to come in and talk you out of it, or what somebody else says to talk you out of it. That's like word witching, whatever the fuck it is that you're supposed to be out here doing. Like, you know, you're going against your own will, and then after you listen to this person or these people, you will end up, after you listen to this person or this people, you'll end up regretting it. Like, I knew I should have made this choice. I knew I should have did this. I should have never told that motherfucker what I was finna do. Okay, so that's black magic, okay? 36 is repetitive near-death experiences. So you had that car accident 3 times in a row. That is a repetitive near-death experience, okay? So, like, if you're constantly having brushes with death. Gang, gang. Reaper squad in this motherfucker, okay? If you survive, you're going to be a powerful motherfucker. You're gonna end up being a powerful motherfucker. If you're going to survive. If you survive. All right, but you got to pay attention to those signs. If you keep having near-death experiences, more than one, because like how many fucking near-death experiences are you supposed to have before you actually die? I done had like 10 of them motherfuckers. If you didn't have, I would say if you didn't have more than 3 near-death experiences, I would count that as black magic. Okay, if you had more than 3, you're counted. You had 3 different car accidents back to back to back, so I'm gonna count you in. Okay, that's black magic. Okay. And it don't have to be back to back to back. It can be spread out throughout your life. Okay? Asha. You know, you said interesting, the losing your thoughts in convo. Yeah. It happens to me all the time, but I already know. That's why we got to hashtag keep our hair wraps on. You got to protect your crown chakra. I mean, we got our hair and it's cute and we want to show our hair and shit like that, but the important thing is protecting your crown chakra. Because motherfucker getting your shit, trying to steal your thoughts, steal your ideas. Is that serious? We're in spiritual warfare. Which is why I wanted to come with this video, y'all. Because I wanted y'all to see, so y'all can recognize these signs and pay attention to these signs, okay? All right, so what did I say? Going against your will? Don't ever do that. Don't ever go against your own will. That's going against your higher self, okay? Repeated near-death experiences, and then problems after problems after problems. That's number 37. Problems after problems after motherfucking problems, okay? It's like you get out of one situation and then smack another one. Smack another one. You out of it? Smack another one. Smack a motherfucker another one. Okay? Back to back to back. That is black magic. Problems after problems after problems. You don't have to be a bad person or anything like that. There's motherfuckers just, if you're experiencing these things, it's somebody that's on your ass that's like trying to fucking, you said, what can we do about it? You can fight. You can fight. You can put in work. I mean, I'll be offering personal rituals and shit like that, but I'm just going to do like cord cuttings and return to senders. I offer shit like that for people. Or you can do this shit yourself. I could put together some kits because y'all know I'm stocked up in this motherfucker with all the herbs and shit. I could put together some kits or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever y'all want to do to cleanse your own energy so y'all can do your own spiritual work, but you have to fight. It's not evil using the magic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think black magic is bad. Okay? I'm giving you the signs of black magic if it's bad. And then also, if somebody has through black magic and this shit has backfired on you, these signs, that's how you'll know the shit is backfired on you. If you did some black magic and you having some shit like this, then you'll know that it's backfired. But if it's the case that you did some black magic, you'll know immediately that that's what it is that's doing this or whatever. But you can, I don't feel like black magic is bad. I feel like it's for your self-defense. Because you can fuck a motherfucker up. I ain't telling you how to fuck a motherfucker up. I'm just telling you what it looks like when you do throw some shit at somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you can fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to fight. But the only way you're really going to learn is if you get with your spirits. You get with your ancestors, your angels, and your guides. And you get with your spirits. And they're going to show you how to fight. They're going to show you what to do. Like, I like books. Hashtag a bitch like books. Somebody actually hashtagged this shit. Gang, gang. But anyways. How I learn how to do, like, my spiritual work and, like, my shit and, like, even put the shit together, like, be a shaman and shit like that. Put the shit together or whatever. The alchemist is the spirits will come and they'll tell me, no book has shown me anything when it comes to like using my creativity and spell work and ritual work and shit like that. You know? The spirits come and they tell you how to do it. Okay? But number 38 is violence. Okay? So somebody trying to hurt you, they want to kill you. You always find yourself in violent situations. You go to parties and it's always like fights around you or something, or wherever you at, just violent situations, being a target of violence or whatever, that's the sign of black magic being thrown at you. All right. So it's like everywhere, even when you go out to kick it, you can't deal. Okay. And number 39 is family conflict. Okay. You said, man, I just want to be left alone. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight. I know that feeling, though, of just wanting to be left alone and not wanting nobody to throw no magic at you and shit. I know that feeling. But once they know you ain't no bitch nigga in the spirit realm, they'll leave you alone. They'll leave you alone. If you want to be left alone, tap in. Do not go against your higher self. No, ever go against your higher self. Ever, ever, ever. Don't ever do it. For real, for real. Number 39 is family conflict. I'm sick of that shit. Okay? Family conflicts. So if you see your family falling apart, the elders, we talked about that earlier too, the elders getting sick, they all falling apart. I feel like the elders and shit getting sick and they falling apart, that's the result of the black magic they did so they can keep the financial shit to themselves that you received as a child, whoever I'm talking to, and they didn't want to lose a piece of that shit. So they decided they was going to steal from you. So they would do all this shit, kill you off to get some type of money, insurance policy, something, trust fund money, something. Okay? So a family conflict, when you see your family members fighting amongst each other. Number 40 is, what would be 41? Is feelings of being haunted or hunted. Somebody, like you feel like somebody is hunting you, something's hunting you, or you're feeling like somebody trying to hunt you down. Like you being hunted or you're haunted. Like you, either or, feelings of those things, okay? So you just paranoid. Basically, you feeling scared. Seeing shit out the corner of your eye. And you know what I'm saying? Seeing spirits and all that other shit. I never picked up on the fact that I was being haunted, though, y'all. I really didn't. I didn't. I was like, they like me. I was like, they like me, y'all. Spirits like me. That's what I was thinking. Okay? My lips feel dry. I don't know where my shit is. But anyways, 43. No, it's 40. It's 42. All right, so 42 is feelings of always being under pressure, okay? So it's feelings like you always under pressure. Feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulder at all times. You bearing the strongest cross there is to bear. If the world is on your shoulders, the weight is on your back. That's a sign of black magic. Like you're just carrying so much. Your load is heavy. Okay? That's a sign of black magic. That's a sign of people trying to place their karmic debt on you when you feel overwhelmed and you feel like somebody's trying to weigh you down. I said I was going to do a story time, but this is where we're at, you guys. Okay? 43 is feeling like somebody's watching you all the time. I always feel like you're being watched no matter where you are, no matter what state you are in, no matter where the fuck you at. That's the gang stalking and shit like that. You feel like the fucking mailman is watching you, your neighbor is watching you, your landlord is watching you, you being gang stalked. That's a sign of black magic as well. All right. Number 44 is seeing faces on objects like walls and fabrics and patterns. Like, you know how you look at the ceiling for a little bit and you'll see a face? Or, you know, how you look at a pattern and you'll see a face or something with a face, or a fabric or something, and you see faces in it, like when you stare at it. Okay? So that's a sign of black magic as well. Or spirit communication. The spirit is trying to communicate with you. Okay? 45 is being attacked in the dream state. Okay? Number 45 is being attacked in the dream state. So if you have like dreams of being attacked, or like you're running, or you're in a panic, or you have to fight for your life, or somebody like trying to stab you or something like that in a dream, that's a sign of black magic. Or if you have dreams of yourself dying. That's a sign of black magic, that somebody has done some type of death magic on you, and the spirit is speaking through you through the dream to tell you that you need to change something to shift that timeline from happening. Okay? And then we have number 46. I thought I had 45, but it's 46. Okay? So, unusually realistic sexual dreams. That's my last one. Okay? Unusually realistic sexual dreams. That is like succubus, incubus energy. It's a sign that you have one on your ass and one is trying to have sex with you inappropriately in the dream state. They're trying to rape you in the dream world. So in the physical world, it's easier to just come and rape you. And then also ask so above, so below, like we talked about with young Pharaoh in the spirit in the prison time, right? Like we talked about with him. If you are raped in the spirit realm, guess what's really going to happen? In the physical realm, you're going to be raped. Okay? And if you have been raped in the spiritual realm, the physical realm, guess what happened to you in the spiritual realm? Okay? So, be careful with that. Even if the sexual experience wasn't scary, like you feel like you was being raped or whatever, but if it was just realistic and you feel like you straight had sex or something, when you woke up, that is a sign. It's not a good one. I don't do like sexual shit with spirits, and you shouldn't either. I'm just gonna lie. I feel like that's weird, but if that has happened to you, then you need to like cleanse. Okay, you need to cleanse or something. All right. So those are my signs. It's 46. I'm gonna change it. Hashtag study the show thyself approved. Okay. Like the video, share the video. If my content helps you in any way, leave a comment, like, subscribe, join the fam, Truthgang gang. I'm going to come with some more knowledge. I'm going to be back later with something. All right, so I'm out this motherfucker.